A day of family bonding turned into a day of family tragedy. The attacks on the World Trade Center came blaring over Stephen Siller's radio, halting his trip to play golf with his three brothers. Without hesitation, he turned his truck around and raced toward the burning towers, but was stopped at the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. Siller would not be deterred from his duty to save lives. He strapped on 60 pounds of his firefighting gear and ran through the tunnel and into history.
I'm sure he was running and saying, God, I have children, but his job was to save people, and that overcame everything.
The building went down, and I turned to my mother-in-law and I said, Nancy, I think I just lost my brother.
Stephen Siller, along with 342 of his firefighting brethren, perished on that fateful day, along with close to 3,000 Americans. He unselfishly paid the ultimate sacrifice with one thought in mind: to save as many people as he could.
His heroism every day led him up to that point where I don't think it was too much of a decision, because he always did the right thing.
And we know he was, not afraid. And even though he had concerns for his family, we knew somehow he would figure a way to get there. So we're very proud.
So when that decision came, I think for him it was pretty quick, in my opinion, because that's who he was.
Just think what was going through his mind that day. Got to the mouth of the tunnel, he wanted to get there in the worst way, and he was faced with a decision. Do I wait for other people? How do I get through? Or do I strap 60 pounds of gear on my back and run through the tunnel? And obviously, because he made that heroic run, just think of all the lives that he's changed since that day.
The Siller family formed the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, has raised millions of dollars in their brother's name, and has used those funds to help thousands of people over the years.
One of the things that I remember mostly is Frank said, shortly after Stephen died, he said, I think we should start a foundation. And I was like, start a foundation? I never, it just seemed unbelievable.
As the beginning of the foundation started, we did start on a smaller scale. We were helping people on Staten Island.
And in the beginning, we had very modest expectations. We just wanted to help. And in our name was Let Us Do Good. And we did want to do good in Stephen's name.
We got together and helped to raise $1.5 million. And to me, that was enormous. I didn't think we'd ever do anything bigger than that.
We were determined not to let Stephen die in vain, and not to let those poor souls who died be forgotten.
It was such a great loss for us as a family. We just wanted to do something, and we wanted to honor what Stephen did that day.
And our pain was great, all of us. We had terrible pain, but it really did ease some of it to be able to help others.
He is our hero, and he is our inspiration.